Scotland is a land where nature and history intertwine into a picturesque and mysterious world. Towering mountains reflect in crystal-clear lochs, mists embrace ancient castles, and traditions are preserved with such care that they have become symbols of national pride. This land captivates with its grandeur and enigma, serving as an endless source of inspiration for travelers, artists, and writers. Scotland is renowned for its incredible natural beauty. Its landscapes seem to come straight out of illustrations for ancient fairy tales. The ruggedly beautiful Highlands are a realm of mist-shrouded peaks. Among them stands Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in the UK, towering like a sentinel over the valleys, guarding the essence of Scotland. The lochs, an inseparable part of Scotland's nature, add a mystical charm. Loch Ness is among the most famous lakes worldwide, owing to the legend of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. The tale of a mysterious creature inhabiting the lake's depths dates back centuries. The first written account was in 565 AD when St. Columba allegedly encountered the water beast. Nessie is described as a large creature with a long neck, resembling a plesiosaur. Every year, thousands of tourists visit Loch Ness, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive creature. Some claim sightings, while others present photographs, but the mystery remains unresolved. Scotland's natural scenery also includes endless heather moorlands, which are particularly stunning in August when the heather blooms, covering the ground with a purple carpet. These moors not only beautify the landscape but also provide a habitat for rare plants and animals. Scotland is steeped in mysticism. Locals and tourists alike recount tales of ghosts in ancient castles, ancient stone circles shrouded in mystery, and unexplained phenomena. For example, Edinburgh Castle, perched atop a volcanic rock, is famous for its ghost stories. Legends tell of the headless drummer who roams its halls, forewarning of impending danger. His spirit is said to have been seen before sieges on the castle. The mystical allure is particularly strong in places like the Isle of Skye, where rugged cliffs and narrow glens feel like a gateway to another world. Every path here seems like a road into a fairy tale. One of the most iconic symbols of Scottish identity is the kilt. This unique piece of national attire has a rich and fascinating history. The kilt traces its origins to the ancient plaid garment known as the Feilidh Mór. This large piece of fabric, up to 6 meters long, was worn as both a cloak and a skirt. It doubled as a blanket or a makeshift tent, making it highly practical for the harsh Highland conditions. The Feilidh Mór laid the foundation for the modern kilt we recognize today. The modern kilt, called the Feilidh Beag, emerged in the 18th century. More compact and convenient, it retained its symbolic and practical value. Kilts are made from wool and adorned with tartan patterns. Tartan is the checkered fabric used to make kilts, with each pattern linked to a specific Scottish clan. The colors and designs served as a means of identification, showcasing a person's lineage. For instance, the MacGregor clan tartan features red and green hues symbolizing courage and connection to nature. Today, tartans are worn not only by Scots but also embraced globally as part of fashion trends, though their cultural significance remains intact. Not all tartan patterns are clan-specific. Some are universal designs available to everyone. In the 18th century, following the Jacobite uprisings, the British government banned the wearing of kilts as part of efforts to suppress Scottish culture. This prohibition lasted nearly 40 years. Yet the kilt endured as a symbol of resistance and national pride. When the ban was lifted, Scots proudly donned their kilts once more, reaffirming their commitment to tradition. The full traditional outfit includes more than just the kilt, featuring several key accessories. Sporran, a small pouch worn at the waist, replacing pockets and serving as a decorative element. Garters and hose, knee-high socks worn with the kilt, often with a scian dub, a small knife, tucked into one. Gilly brogues, traditional leather shoes with long laces. Shirt and jacket, completing the upper half of the attire, sometimes accompanied by a tartan sash draped over the shoulder. One of the most famous jokes about kilts revolves around what is, or isn't, worn underneath. This question often comes from curious tourists, and Scots typically respond with humor. Tradition holds that a true Scotsman wears the kilt as is, though it ultimately depends on the occasion. Kilts are integral to Scotland's festivals and celebrations. The Highland Games, held during summer, are a vibrant display of sports and tradition. Competitions include cobber tossing, stone lifting, and tug-of-war. These events are accompanied by parades where men in kilts play the bagpipes, adding a distinct cultural flair. Scotland is a nation that treasures its heritage while embracing modernity. Traditions like the kilt and tartan are not merely relics of the past but sources of inspiration for the future. Visit Scotland to immerse yourself in its mysterious atmosphere, witness its breathtaking nature, and touch its storied history. This is a land where every moment fills the soul with awe for something greater and timeless.